I've got a coffee cup that is handmade pottery, and it's got a beautiful silky feel to it. And it's just the right shape. And when I drink out of it, it feels just perfect against my mouth. And I find so much joy in it. I didn't buy the coffee cup because I thought it would make me happy, but I find happiness in it. So they're separate things, aren't they? There's just pleasure, and I mean that's a simple example. There's lots of things in my life that have this effect, but there is joy in the object regardless. So I suppose what I'm asking is, it depends where the perception of happiness comes from, either the person or the I, the big I. Is that right?
Yeah, I feel we could say that. When the joy and the happiness that comes with this beautiful cup, maybe you can show it to the rest of us next time if you don't have it with you. In a way, the object, we know that the object is actually made out of this happiness, out of this awareness, out of this consciousness. In a way, when the object is informed by you, that consciousness, with its true nature, it's like a hello cup. Wow, you are so me. I love you so much. And then boop, 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 the joy that created the world, that create consciousness, kind of the force, the kriya, the spanda, it's called in Kashmir Shaivism, that which sparked the universe out of joy. It's exactly that. Comes into existence, and the cup is kind of impregnated with its nature. So the joy is kind of, you can see it in the cup, you can feel it in the cup. It's like when you look out, when you're in nature, like you love to go for your walks, and you look at a flower, and you really look at it without the idea of a separate me filtering the looking and making like, oh, this is this plant and la la la, and it's that and da, 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 da. No, if you just see it what it is, somehow it's like the plant, it's like it smiles back at you, and it's like, hello, thank you for seeing me as you. There is a recognition. It's magic. It's so beautiful. So every object being sentient, like the plant or another friend or pet friend, where it's easier, or an insentient object like the cup, it's the same consciousness. So you're seeing it with the true eye gives it life to be what it is, and then it's kind of expressing its nature in the object. It's the same for the cappuccino that I love so much, or the gelato. So it's not in the object, but the object is it. Where the wrong I, the separate self, the imaginary, mental made, fictionary I, gives the happiness to the object as an object. I am so happy because I have you, this cup. So there is two. There is a subject and an object. There is this fake separation, and that works well as long as I have the cup. When it breaks, then Like actually it happened to us this week. It's funny example. I have this big Italian teacups that I love so much, and we've been having crazy dirt roads. So just one broke in the shelf. And then it shows who was enjoying the cup. Was the cup me and it's still me, even it's broken? Or is now my world of happiness broken with the cup? I might have a moment of, oh, man, this cup. And it was a bit like that. It's like, really like that cup. It's a pity that the cup broke, but the happiness didn't break. And then, okay, it's just consciousness taking a new form in the form of a broken cup. Before it was a whole cup. Nothing has changed. Okay, practically, I cannot enjoy it anymore. But the happiness, the peace is not taken away just because the object is taken away from me or it doesn't work anymore. And that's for every single object. So this mind-made separate entity is creating an illusory separate reality for the cup, a separate thing. And the other separate thing is the subject, is this separate me, the person, the mind-made, mental, created person, and that claims to be the one that is enjoying the cup. And then we could say it's fake joy or fake happiness because it could be snapped away from you. And there's always the fear deep down in the separate me. There's always the fear that it will break. The cup will break, or the relationship will break, or I lose my job, or I lose whatever. So it's always a bit of a. It's a more produced state in the body mind that can be lost. But the true joy, and it doesn't mean that the separate me cannot enjoy any object. It cannot ultimately because there is no separate me, but even the separate me forgets from time to time that it's a separate me and this is why every single one of us knows the true happiness, the true joy is in the fulfillment of any desire. This joy springs up. Just with the joy springs up the what I call the clown, right? The separate me claiming that joy and making, oh, I am so happy. Thank you, cup. Thank you that you said such a nice thing to me. Thank you that you made me happy. And it's instantly contaminated by this mind-made me. But the actual joy that every single person, more or less, it's available to pretty much every single person when it's not really hard and strong and crusted, so to speak, the separate me. Everyone knows moments of real joy, of real love, of real happiness, of real peace, at least a little spark. So it's the same joy. But what you are describing is this cup kind of knows that it's consciousness through you. And why it's the test is if we lose things or things break, there it shows if we could see that the joy that you're experiencing is in consciousness. It's like even the mind maybe cannot translate that, but it's like I enjoy the cup as myself. There is just this intimate and the joy is in consciousness, and it's not in the cup, because when I lose the cup, I might have a moment of, oh, your form has changed, but it does not take away the joy in you, in consciousness, correct?